Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. And if you didn't request your Milton price report, just go over to miltonpricereport.com. We mentioned something yesterday in the video. So if you live in Milton and you want to know what's selling and what's going on in the neighborhood, just definitely give us your mailing address because we do send it by mail. In fact, Jody right now is putting together the packages to go out. So miltonpricereport.com. And we have 8 properties today. The first one up is this one. It's Bristol on Main, 244.9. It's a cabin model. In the 700 to 800 range of square footage, we do find that there are even 2 bedrooms that sell, and they sell for a lot more than 244.9. There are some of these units that have sold in the 230s. It's a good layout, and they've done the hardwood floors. They've done some nice upgrades. They painted it nice neutral colors. There's a gym with a party room here as common elements. And if you look at 244.9, you put 5% down on something like this plus closing costs, you're probably, somewhere in the sort of $15,000 to $18,000 down. 192.50 on maintenance fees, plus you've got heat and hydro. So I usually say $100. It's probably not that much, and your taxes are a little over $100 a month. So you're probably carrying this one for somewhere around $1,500 to $1,600 a month. And that's all in. That's utilities too. So if you're paying $1,300, $1,400 a month for a rental, and then you're paying utilities on top, it could make a lot of sense to jump into something like this. They've put a possession of February 6, 2014, so that obviously is a very important date to them. But I think they've done everything right. They're probably not, they're not playing on the low side of the price range, but they also have a nice unit too, so that's going to help them. Maple 201. Is a Windsor model. It says it's 1,100 square feet. From what I know about this model, the corners sometimes have a bit of extra space, but it's about 1,000 square feet, a lot closer to 1,000 than 1,100. And that can have a substantial difference in someone's decision. So don't rely on everything you read with these models. You're going to see some sort of skewed things in today's listings. Anyway, it doesn't really show you the size very well. These photos I don't consider to be very good. There is the same model as this for 312 right now, and it has better floors. And I think it shows probably a little bit better than this one here. Cost again, $327. Now, if you look here, it's a 1+2. And so what it is these are stacked homes. So you've got the front door of the second and third story. And so this one here is a 2-bedroom. There's 3 washrooms. This one comes in and you've got a living area kitchen plus a master bedroom on the main level, which sounds good. And then your other 2 bedrooms are down in the basement. And so there's another rec room down there. And I don't know if I love this floor plan. It's funny how they did, well, it's somewhere between 1,200 and 1,399 square feet. 15% either way is what you get to choose from. These models, at least the lower ones, have come nowhere near 327. And even if you look at it, you're still paying maintenance fees. So this one's listed as a freehold, but there is a condo fee on this. So that blows my mind that it doesn't really include anything, but you've got maybe somewhere between $100, $150 a month. Not feeling it. It's priced wrong. It's a tough layout to sell. And the fact that they really haven't mentioned anything about the condo fees really kind of bothers me. So we've got Dairy Road here, 329. This one also has a maintenance fee. So we talked about the POTLs yesterday and how there's essentially the home is a freehold home, but you're attached to the driveway, which is a condo, which is a common element that's shared between all the suites. And that's another $90 a month. On a mortgage, that's really like paying an extra $15,000. So this one, even though the price is $329, I treat this as something up in the 340s in terms of what it costs you per month. And if you look at it from that lens, I would say this one's a little bit high, because right now you can buy the same model without condo fees for $333, and I think there's a couple of these for sale. Current model, 1195 square feet. So unfortunately, that's the thing about this development, this 60/20 dairy, is that you've got that annoying little fee that's always going to be around. And if I could say one good thing about this one, they put the second full bathroom upstairs. They've got a little office nook. It's a great floor plan. It's really good. So given what we've talked about, I think that 329 is probably a pretty good place to position this one. And they might find someone who really doesn't think about the per month carrying cost, and they're probably going to pick that one up. So it's priced competitively. Ruddy Crescent, $469. The thing about this one that I can't stand, it's got a big kitchen, which I like. That's not the thing I can't stand. Here it is. So you come in the front door and you go down the hall, and there's only one room here. And you have to walk right through the middle of it. So this is all dead space right here. I mean, you could maybe put a TV there, and the stairs are right here. So I like the kitchen, but I think the first floor is, I can't stand the layout of the first floor. And I've had clients that have seen these homes and gone, get me out of here. It's called a Joy model by Country Homes. Probably about 1,800 square feet. Plus they've got a finished basement, which I like. We talked about this last week. The new homes have a big premium put on them, so I don't know if I would get anyone to go close to this price. Not a big fan of the layout, but people like the new homes, a 4-bedroom semi with a finished basement. So on paper, I think that it's going to attract attention, and I like where it is too. It's in a good area. The new schools there, you got a lot of parks close by. There's a lot of things that I think are bonuses for families moving into that home in terms of location and surroundings. So this one on Birch looks really good, $499. And it's interesting because I can look at this house and the roof kind of looks fuzzy, which to me means, I mean, it could just be the photo, but it almost looks like an old roof. It's really hard to tell stuff like that from a low-res photo. But you've got a very open concept main floor. I love the way this one looks. Not easy to find an older house with this kind of layout. And it's a back split, so it's got a couple stairs up, couple stairs down, so everything's looking good. Bathroom downstairs looks like it's had some work done. And then you look at this and you go, whoa, what's going on here? It's like this doesn't look like it belongs in the rest of the house. It just looks a little bit older with the wood, and maybe it looks better in person. To me, this photo looks like it's not hitting at the same level as the rest of the house. Nice big backyard, 50 by 120. And overall, I'd say this one is rocking at $499. Very good neighborhood. People are moving here like crazy from the new areas. They just like to have a little bit more land. Look how much space is between this house and the neighbor. You almost wonder if you could even bring a boat back there. You could actually access your backyard using something big that you got to put back there, a trailer or something if you're a contractor. Anyways, very nice home. Ellis Crescent, $549. It looks like a 1.5 car garage, 2,350 square feet. I don't know if I love the layout of this one. I don't find the cabinets are really, like crazy, like blow your mind awesome. So it's a solid home in terms of size. It backs onto the train tracks. There's a sloping berm here, and then you've got your noise separation. $549, probably not a bad price for the size, but to me a 1.5 car garage is only slightly better than a 1-car garage, and it's not in the same league as a 2-car. It's just as soon as you have 2-car, you're in a completely different zone. 40 by 1, a 2-foot lot is a good size too, so probably not that far off. I could see them getting an offer at this price. Then we got this one on Tupper at $569. It's around the same square footage as the previous one. And very similar layout, even to how the kitchen counter goes like this. We talked last week about how hanging pots can mean that you don't have enough space in the kitchen according to a buyer. That's how a buyer interprets that. And you've got a finished basement on this one here, and it looks like they've taken very good care of this home. They've done a nice job down in the basement. It looks like this is almost a real work center where they actually get some stuff done. A little bit of concrete in the back there. So I think nice curb appeal. So the $20,000, even comparing this one to the other one, I like this location better, even though you do get traffic whizzing by on Tupper. And you also have a finished basement. So comparing across, I could definitely see this one and the other one attracting different crowds for different reasons. And that's the list for today. If you have any questions, give me a call. And again, if you want the Milton Price Report, you know how to do it, miltonpricereport.com. Have a great day.